Hi guys, my name is Bensu. I'm here to talk to you guys about sustainability, being plant-based, and also minimalism. Who better to talk about it than your vegan queen? So I'm gonna keep the whole plant-based thing a little bit short because I think at this point, most people do know that being plant-based is healthier for you. Obviously, meat has a lot of extra hormones and fat, and I'm not saying that everyone should go 100% plant-based. I understand that that's not super attainable for everybody, but going as plant-based as you can will benefit the environment and will benefit your health. It's literally easier than ever. Like, it's insanely easy now for anyone to be plant-based. The options, like even like frozen vegan gluten-free pizzas I saw at Metro, and obviously people think that being plant-based is more expensive, and it definitely will be if you buy more processed things like the little vegan chicken nuggets and that kind of stuff. But if you literally just eat out of health and eating more plant-based whole foods like lentils, beans, bananas, rice, like there's so much like cheap vegan things that you can buy and eat, so it doesn't have to be expensive. It's good for your health. It's great for your health. Anyways, I'm going on a huge tangent about this, but being plant-based is better for your health and the environment and will help you be more a sustainable person. Moving on to sustainability and minimalism, we can't ignore those topics because we are in a climate crisis. First of all, we all know about bamboo toothbrushes and having like one of those like straight edge razors. It's literally gonna be cheaper. A lot of sustainable alternatives literally end up being cheaper. Metal straws, reusable water bottles, bringing a reusable grocery bag when you go shopping, little things like that. But the main thing that people should take away from being sustainable is not producing any more of what doesn't need to be produced. A lot of people make coffee unsustainably, like with pods and stuff like that. And even though there's recycling programs, it still takes up resources. I make mine. I used to just like use like instant coffee, like before I bought this. Look at it, it's okay. This little mocha pot. And the only waste that's created is the packaging that your coffee will come in, and you can buy coffee that has like sustainable packaging. And this was like $45, I think, which is a lot cheaper than an espresso or an espresso machine or like a coffee maker. And it's lasted me like all year, so she's a baddie. Another example, when I started working here, our dear queen's home were like, Sui, we're not gonna let you starve. We're gonna order you food during training, right? We would order from like a local place and we would always get Tupperware. Guess what I did? Guess. I cleaned it out and I reused them. And instead of buying Tupperware, you know, I just like I said, this just goes back to reuse, reduce, recycle. This is usually the grocery bag that I shop with. Oh my God, is that home on Jarvis? No, don't be silly, don't be silly. Yeah, because I usually don't buy that much each time I go grocery shopping, because another thing, I don't want to waste food or for food to go bad. So I'll kind of just like buy what I know that I'll finish in time. And then for produce, I use like a little mesh bag like this. Another thing, please don't support fast fashion. I understand for like, you know, for a little birthday moment, a little cute little outfit or whatever, if you want to buy a dress because you know that you'll only wear it once for the photo and then keep it moving. But you should not be building a whole wardrobe on fast fashion. You actually, like statistically, you end up spending more on clothes when they're cheap. Like you think you're saving money, but you'll spend the same amount of money because you think you're saving, so you think you have more money. So you'll end up buying more things, so you'll have more quantity. Well, we do know quality is better than quantity. Like everything that I have in my closet right now, I've had for years, and I've only bought 3 things this whole, like my whole year living here. Everything I buy is meaningful and I want it to last for years, and I'm willing to invest quality into that. Owning less things is the wave. I've been on that maximalist wave when I was younger. Like I wanted to buy all the makeup in the world, all the clothes in the world, but minimalism is the wave, y'all. I really recommend you guys look into it. Not to mention, minimalism is literally a cheap lifestyle because you don't buy anything like ever unless you really love it or really feel like you need it. Everything is marketed towards us to be like, you need this, or else you're not cool enough, or else you're not pretty enough, or else you're not whatever, right? We constantly feel this urge, like I need to buy. And once you become more minimalistic and you separate yourself from like that consumerist mindset, it brings you honestly so much peace. Like I literally don't feel urges to shop. Like I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy, but I literally can go into a store. I can find so many things cute, and if I'm like, I don't love anything, and I'm happy with everything that I have, I just keep it pushing. And that's exactly why I bought 3 things this whole year. So yeah, my lovely closet, I'm literally just gonna pretend that what's going on at the top isn't happening. All these things I've had for like super long, and they're pretty good quality. I mean, they've lasted me a long time. And a lot of them are just like staple things and like my own individual style. I like pink, I like color, I like minimalistic style. All this stuff kind of goes with each other. Like this, which I've had also for like 4 years, it's Aritzia. I think it's Babaton. This is also Aritzia. This is the tee. This is Urban Outfitters, and we kind of don't stand Urban Outfitters, to be honest. I still make use out of it, obviously. This skirt was my friend's. She's also a sustainability queen, and I was like, oh, I kind of want a black skirt, but like I don't know how much I would wear it, and blah 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 blah, you know, being conscious of what to buy. Also, these shorts I made myself out of jeans that no longer fit my ankles, but because I like grew taller, I guess, so like it was like a weird cut. So it's like, what do you do? Not wear them anymore? Or do you make them into something new? Which is what I did. I've also owned this for like 3 years, I would say, and she's still like brand new. I have a white sweater like this, and something was happening with like the sleeve, and I just stitched it up and no problemo. So yeah, just making everything last, making use of everything that you like. Like I wore all of this stuff this year, like regularly. So just making sure that you like everything in your closet kind of thing. So like, I literally know every pair of like whatever I own. Like and cause it's all very useful to me. Like I wear it all the time. I wear all of them regularly. And yeah, I also have like a rule that like I won't buy anything new until I like it's like an equalizer rule. So like, for example, if I want to buy new pants, then I have to get rid of a pair of pants that I don't wear anymore and like donate it or something like that. If I want a new charger, my charger better be broken. You know what I mean? Just keeping the level of items that I own to remain equal. So not just buying stuff and continuing to accumulate stuff, only buying things when something runs out or to replace something kind of. Another thing is, obviously there's been tons of trends popping up this year, and I've obviously found most of them very cute, but you have to realistically look at these trends and realize that there's constantly going to be changing trends, and you can't keep up with all of them. You can't just keep consuming. So you have to be realistic about like, what do you actually like and what's something that you would continue wearing for years on. This brush I got in middle school, and I wash it, so don't be scared. It was an expensive brush. It was like 30 bucks or something like that, but since middle school. How many years is that? Like 10? I don't know. So yes, in conclusion, plant-based, better for your health, better for the planet, literally doesn't have to be expensive. Minimalism, better for your brain, better for your wallet. Sustainability, our planet is screaming right now. She's literally screaming. You guys realize we have nowhere to live if this goes, right? So let's be sustainable. Because we have to work together, or else we're kind of screwed, to be honest with you. So yeah, in short, making sure that you make use of everything that you have and not buying things that you don't need. And home is really great about that too, because we all I'm using a pot that existed before me, and that's beautiful. And once I leave here, that pot will be in existence without me. It has a purpose for a long time, and that is beautiful. So yeah, that's the end. That's the 3 things that you can do to treat the planet a little bit better, because she is a baddie and we need to take care of her. Bye-bye.